Today, I'm going to show you 4 n8n nodes that will completely change how you build automations. These are the 4 that make everything click. Merge, split in batches, aggregate, and loop. I built around 50 workflows so far. Some for clients, some for myself. And I keep coming back to these same nodes every single time. Most people try to overcomplicate things with extra logic when these 4 are usually all you need to make your workflows flow smoothly. You know that moment when your workflow breaks because the data doesn't line up, or you need to repeat a process but don't know how. That's where these nodes come in. Once you understand how to combine them, you can handle almost anything inside n8n. So let's break down exactly how each one works, starting with the merge node. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is the merge, which is this one. So if we run it, we're essentially gonna append the values on the left side to the right. That's really all we're doing here. And as you can see here, we have the files are exactly the same. So we have row number, item number, name, and status. The only difference is that the item number is 1, 2, 3, and in the other one is 4, 5, 6. And as you can see here, it appended everything together. So 1, 2, 3, it did append it like in the wrong way because 1, 2, 3 should have started. But besides that, you can see that they appended the data, which is good, it's handy. But the best way I found to use this merge is to remove duplicate. So I'm just gonna show you. If I run this, we're gonna get Maria up top, and if you run this at the bottom, we're gonna get Maria, Peter, and Omar. So Maria is in both nodes, so we kind of don't really want to like. As you can see here, we removed Maria in this case, and we kept Peter and Omar. And the reason for that is because if we go to this file, Maria is already in here. So there is no reason to add Maria again. That's why we remove her, so that when we add Peter and Omar, we just append them to the Google Sheet as new rows essentially. So that's one of the best ways I've found to use the merge node, with like matching fields and then name, keep known matches. And I will normally maybe probably input number 2 in this case. Yeah, input number 2 is the one we want to roll with. Yep. So that's really it. Like you see, and you can of course select any value you want from the left side. Item number. You can keep matches. In this case, I will then only keep Maria if I were to do that. So yeah. But and then of course we have aggregate. So if we run this instead, we're gonna get 3 items: Sam, Sarah, and Lars. And if I aggregate them, we're gonna get 1 item with all of them. So that's just one way to like put together the list into 1 item from 3. And then of course we have split. So if we run split, we're going to have 3 items and we're going to aggregate it, put it into 1, and then we're going to split it out. So what happened there is essentially that we took in the same names again and aggregated them, but then we split them out again as 3 items. And you can clearly see, because we have 3 items, 1 item, and then we have 3 items. So that's like, these nodes are so good because you don't need to use a code node to do this. Because you can of course use a code node to like do this for you, but they already do the job for you. And then of course the last one, which is the loop. So if we run this, we're gonna get the same names, Sam, Sarah, and Lars. And we're just gonna, in the loop, we're gonna update the status to done. That's all we're gonna do. So if I go to trigger number 1 and run that, you're gonna see that every single time it runs, it updates the row with done. That's essentially all that is happening. The status goes to done. So if we go back here and go in here, you will see that the status is now done. And that's essentially how you use a loop. So the loop is more meant to be like used over here, where you add all of the things here, and then you just put it back into the loop. And then if you want to do something else, you can of course put this somewhere else. That's really up to you. If you want to, like, once they have been updated within the loop, and then once they're done, you can essentially do something else with the data. But yeah, this is essentially it with these 4 nodes. So yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.